Do we have the technology and the ability to intercept and deal with in the future anything alien?
Officially, no.
3i Atlas challenges everything we thought we knew, and whatever it is, we may never see it again.
In recent months, astronomers have been keeping a close watch on an unusual interstellar object, 3i Atlas. At first glance, it was classified as a comet. That seemed like the simplest explanation, an icy body shedding dust and reflecting sunlight as it enters our solar system. But the deeper scientists looked, the less it behaved like any comet we've seen before. The puzzle began with its brightness. Atlas shines far more intensely than expected for an object of its apparent size and distance. By comparison, when the comet Borisov entered our system in 2019, it was barely detectable at the same range. Atlas, on the other hand, is hundreds of times brighter. Normally, such brightness would suggest either an enormous comet, something on the scale of 20 kilometers across, or a body ejecting vast amounts of dust, but neither explanation fits. Large interstellar comets of that size should only appear once every 50,000 years. And if Atlas were shedding dust, it should also be releasing large amounts of gas, as comets always do. Yet observations have found no gas at all. This leaves a strange contradiction. Too bright to be small, too clean to be a dusty comet, and too unlikely to be enormous. Recently, researchers analyzed the way its brightness changes with distance, known as the light curve. What they found was unusual. The slope of the curve is much steeper than anything seen in natural comets. Instead of sunlight being reflected off dust and ice, the data suggests something else, a central source of light within the object itself. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb and colleague Eric Kito proposed that Atlas might actually be generating its own light. Their calculations show it would require the output of roughly 10 gigawatts, equivalent to 10 full-scale nuclear reactors. That level of power is hard to reconcile with natural processes in such a small object. If this model is correct, Atlas could be far smaller than originally thought, possibly only 100 meters across, putting it in the same scale as previous interstellar visitors like ʻOumuamua. But unlike those, Atlas appears to shine with its own energy. So what could the source be? A radioactive fragment from a supernova? Possible, but extraordinarily rare. A primordial black hole? The math doesn't add up. Its energy would be far too low. The more exotic explanation is that Atlas could be an artificial craft, powered by nuclear energy and disguised by the dust that surrounds it. That dust cloud is another mystery. If it's not being produced by comet-like outgassing, then what is it? One idea is that it acts as a kind of shield, spread out ahead of the object to detect or deflect debris. Another is even stranger. The halo may be a swarm of machines, harvesting interplanetary dust for resources. There's precedent for strange dust behavior. In 2012, astronomers watched as an entire dust disk around a young star abruptly vanished in less than 3 years. No natural explanation ever fit. Some theorists speculated it might have been consumed by advanced technology. If something similar is happening here, Atlas's halo could eventually fade, leaving us with even more questions. Its trajectory adds to the oddities. Atlas isn't just passing randomly through the solar system. It's traveling along the plane of the ecliptic, the same plane as our planets. It will pass close to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter in the same journey, almost as if aligned for potential encounters. And during its closest approach to the Sun, Earth will be on the opposite side, making direct observation far more difficult. Convenient or intentional? If Atlas is natural, then it's a comet unlike any we've studied, and it's still deserves attention. If it isn't natural, then it may represent something even more significant. A visitor, not just from another star system, but from another intelligence. At the moment, NASA has not diverted spacecraft to intercept it, though missions like Juno or the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter could potentially provide a closer look. For now, astronomers must rely on distant imaging and light curves to unravel the mystery. Whatever the answer turns out to be, whether Atlas is a rare natural phenomenon or something far stranger, it's clear that dismissing the possibility of an artificial origin too quickly would be a mistake. Its brightness, its behavior, and its path all defy the normal rules. As Atlas moves deeper into our solar system, it may reveal clues that either cement it as an anomaly of nature or confirm suspicions that it's something more. Either way, it is one of the most unusual interstellar visitors we've ever seen,